Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing very well. Do you like my new Ariana Grande shirt? I love it so much. It's very cute. All right, hello. I hope you're all doing very well. Okay, because we are in the wake of revisiting so many things to do with Dramageddon, I think it's really interesting kind of the internet lore that keeps being unlocked. Now, someone has sent me the video that has now been deleted, like it has been wiped off the internet from Trisha Paytas, and it's titled Shane and Ryan Are Literal Scum of the Earth. And my favorite thing about this is whenever I was sent this video, right? Let me show you this little bit of internet lore from when Adam has been around before. So this is the video, right? Look what I find. Adam McIntyre from 3 years ago on the night that this video dropped. This is me from...
I take accountability. I'm like, oh shit, like maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have called my ex-boyfriend's wife a C-word.
A paid friendship, yes. This was me living in Derry, in Ireland, in my family home. I don't know what is going on with my hair. Wait. I do know what was going on with my hair. We were in lockdown and every single hairdresser was closed. So my hair grew out to like here and I had it up in like a ponytail thing the entire time. Look at my hair. I look like a tree. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? That was my hair. So anyways, I just love the little piece of internet lore that 3 years ago I covered this. Oh my goodness. On the night that it dropped, and obviously, oh, I was gagged. It has been wiped from the internet, not this video, but Trisha's video. So I want to revisit it and see what the hell is going on. So we are going to do that. Also, I've started posting on my second channel again. I literally have hundreds of videos over here. I posted a new video last night. It'll be the top of the pinned. I'm going to be vlogging over the next probably couple weeks because I'm going to New York, Manchester, going to the Taylor Swift concert. Please consider subscribing to it. It'll be down below. I'm going to be posting there all the time. And also, I literally have hundreds of videos over there. Also, P.O. Box is linked down below. Sending signed art cards to every single person that sends something to the P.O. Box. Just sent another bunch out today. All right. Radio. Ready for the video? God, I can't get over my hair here. Ew, my hair gets crazy. All right, let's do this. Shane and Ryan are literal scum of the earth. Now, this was during Trisha Paytas's Peter... Oh my God, I meant to say Beetlejuice. I was about to say... Oh my God. Beetlejuice, not Beetlejuice. Oh my God. Beetlejuice phase, whatever's going on in the background here. So yeah, this was whenever Trisha had enough. And camera, do you mind? Please. Everyone keeps commenting. I love this new lore of the camera following Adam. Do you know how annoying it is? It's so irritating. I got rid of my camera freezing, and then I get a new camera, and it likes to follow me like a reality TV show, like we're on Vanderpump Rules. What is going on? All right, let's get on with this. Also, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel if you haven't. We've just hit 420. I'm very excited to get to New York because I'm planning on doing a 420 special because it's legal out there, or I think it is. All right, let's get on with this video.
I blindly defended, and that was so stupid. And
Sorry. Context. I just remembered. Around this time was when Trisha was on Frenemies, and Trisha, remember, was so anti-D'Angelo Wallace, who had made, you know, the amazing Shane Dawson videos, which I have reacted to. They're on my channel because they're not deleted on D'Angelo's. And Trisha was like, I don't want to listen to them. We're not friends of D'Angelo. We don't like D'Angelo. And so Trisha had defended Shane's behavior a lot when it came up on Frenemies. And Ethan, you know, would always have this like back and forth with her about, you know, Shane's content. But she was always, you know, really defending him. And this was during his cancellation. Trisha got in so much trouble for defending him. And then whenever Shane and Ryland chose Jeffrey's side, defending him over him, you know, treating Trisha bad, making fun of her for like renting her house, which is so fucking stupid. Trisha finally kind of broke it off. What I do want to say is, while I'm pretty sure this video is going to be great because it was finally Trisha standing up for herself and, you know, leaving them and stuff, this really doesn't have anything to do with Trisha not liking Shane's problematic content or being offended by it or being disturbed by it, because she defended him throughout all of that. And even when it came up in the pandemic, like, she was standing by him. So if that comes up where she might say, like, in relation to the old content, we'll just call bullshit on that, because we know that she doesn't really care about it. But it's interesting to look at this time capsule.
Cautionary tale as to stop defending people blindly. look into stuff. And hey, if you need to cut a friendship or a relationship with someone, do it. Hey guys, the state of shock, panic, disbelief, bite my tongue on so many things.
Okay, clearly this re-upload is someone's edited version of this, Trisha, which clearly is going to be a lot more chaotic than what I thought it was going to be.
Friendship. Like, this is crazy. This is insane. This is insane.
This is insane. This woman is...
Okay, so they've kind of condensed Trisha's video, so I don't even know how long her original video was. I assume it was probably way longer than this, so shout out to Random Access Memory.
How do I count the ways how insane this all is? And they knew all this. They knew all this. And so Ryland's straight up just lied. Just talked to them personally about it, which is such a lie on so many levels. My sister was there, like, right after that all happened, like, breaking down crying. They're just liars. They both told me, like, oh my God, we're gonna distance ourselves from Jeffree. And Ryland's like, yeah, I never... Yeah. Oh, sorry. When I think about this friendship, I'm so stupid. He would give me the validation in a way a toxic boyfriend would, right? Like, they string you along enough to, like, keep you happy and be like, hey, yes, I'm your friend, but also destroy you behind your back. Oh my God, is it crazy? Like, I did all my TikToks on Ryland, just like the straight up lies.
Oh my God, I just got flashbacks to Trisha Paytas's like TikTok era where she would make like hundreds of videos like calling out creators. Oh my God, everyone was cashing lashings. Gabby Hanna, Charlie D'Amelio, Dixie D'Amelio, James Charles, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star. I'm pretty sure maybe even Peter Mon got one. Oh my God, it was crazy. Whoa. Just got like a flashback.
He told me, I'm still so shook. It's crazy. He just totally skimmed over Jeffree. Once again, Jeffree just coming out of the scotch clean because, you know, everyone's throwing the blame on Jay and like, I'm having some sort of like literally acid reflux.
So Jay is Hair by Jay, who went on TikTok live and bullied Trisha. And Jay is Jeffree's hairstylist. God, it's really sad, actually. I know all this lore off the top of my head. I really need to go to school and actually put something meaningful up here. Hair by Jay went on an Instagram live bullying Trisha. Everyone turned on Hair by Jay. Jeffree was like, good morning to everyone except the person who used to do my hair, basically saying I fired Hair by Jay and then hired him back a couple weeks later.
I don't know what's happening.
And by the way, I'm 100% on Trisha's side with the Hair by Jay thing. Hair by Jay is like...
My sister was there, like, shitty friends. And when like Garrett, Ryland, Morgan, Drew and him were like, and Andrew were all making like, you know, haunted videos. I was tossed aside, like, whatever. I'm only around when like Shane falls. And sometimes he'll even say like, oh, I shouldn't say this. I don't want to like trigger you, or like, I don't know. Like, wow, this is crazy. It's crazy how he took 6 minutes and then just like, all right, well, moving on. My issue, and I told Shane when he did contact me on Saturday, he only contacted me after I started mentioning him and Ryland on TikTok, praising Jeffree, him lying about his friendship with Jeffree last year, and all of a sudden now he's like, he was the only one that was there for me. Of course he was the only one that was there for you. You both did really messed up shit. Cancel me for thinking I'm a different gender or whatever, but they did some nasty ass shit, okay? Half the stuff I didn't even know about. I ended up watching D'Angelo Wallace's video and I'd never seen it before, and honestly, like, I'm not trying to like go back to that. Shane has had me take down multiple videos. There was one with Trevor Moran. Like, that's the only one that's still private for me, is the one with Trevor. And he's like, I'm sorry, Trevi is her name. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I honestly, oh, sorry, I'm trying not to edit this. And I just blindly deleted it. I'm so freaking stupid. But yeah, you're getting canceled for kissing minors and making those jokes. Like, that's...
To be fair, I'm pretty sure Trisha was also being inappropriate in that video with Trevi, but it is crazy to think that, like, creators go behind the scenes being like, you need to delete this video, it's inappropriate, and then the other creator just deletes it. Like, things live online forever, and especially when you start deleting things, like, then you look really guilty. But I'm pretty sure Trisha was also inappropriate in that video. Don't quote me. It's not on the internet anymore. I'm sure it's there somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it was like an equal thing where they shouldn't have been sitting down with a very young Trevi, both of them, in that video. I'm just trying to remember the video. Oh, it's been a long time. Okay, it's been a long time.
Okay, that's like a different level. Jeffree was getting canceled for aggressively saying racial slurs, saying he's gonna throw acid on people's faces, spitting on people. These are some real life shit that they're doing, like, off camera, behind closed doors. Okay, cancel me because I'm a troll or whatever. I don't, like, okay, fine. Like, and you know what? I own up to it. And that's what's freaking crazy, is Ryland just putting all the blame on me. I don't think she could express herself right when she's talking about Jeff. It
Oh, I do remember. This was whenever the SIP podcast with Ryland had just started, and Ryland was really throwing Trisha under the bus and being like, we really don't understand where she's coming from. Like, maybe she really does just, you know, struggle to, like, talk to us about it. Meanwhile, Trisha was not struggling to talk about anything. She had 100 TikToks up and 4 YouTube videos that were an hour each long already uploaded. Like, Trisha just got too much for Ryland to handle, and Shane wasn't publicly online yet. So it was Ryland taking the brunt of it, and then I think that they all just started crumbling. They couldn't handle the fact that Trisha had such a big voice online because the platform that she had got absolutely pushed up because of the frenemies hype. And I just think that they lost control of the fact they had been controlling Trisha for many, many, many years. And by the way, this doesn't take away from the fact that Trisha has also done so many bad things online. We have her acknowledging that. I'm willing to acknowledge it. You know, people could argue not that well, or, you know, you haven't done it in a proper format that we can, you know, we shouldn't have to search through years of content to find apologies here, there, whatever. I do think that she has a point here when she's saying that, like, when all her shit is so on the forefront, people will use that against her. But when her friends are using it against her who've done the same things and worse, it's like, well, why the fuck are you pointing the mirror at me? Like,
couldn't have been more clear. It sold their soul to the devil, and that's why I want no part of it. So then I see this Reddit, someone sent me
not sold their soul to the devil.
Peter Ron from last September, doing a video. And me and Peter Ron actually have a really bad history because he's another one who's accused me of being a liar. And I'm someone who's not gonna like lie on shit because it's easily provable or unprovable. I'm not gonna like risk my reputation, my being sued, all that stuff like that. Like, I'm actually really cautious about what I say.
This morning feeling like a chicken nugget. You guys.
Like, there's so much more I could say, and then I'm just like, do I remember that right? Do you know what I mean?
I think if anything, it's nice to see Trisha in this video and then like look at Trisha now and be like, it's nice to see that she's in a much better place than this video.
I share so much, and I think like people are just like not used to people sharing so much, and I get that, but I'm gonna keep sharing.
Damn chicken nugget video.
I just don't care. Like, I'm 32 now. Like, believe me, don't believe me. Watch me, don't watch me. I don't care. Like, I'm so thankful for people who do speak their truth at Tab. I'm so sorry. He made the original video on Jeffrey last year about the Vegas trip, and I'm so sorry about Jeffrey being racist. That is Jeffrey turning on Shane. So yes, Shane and Ryland, Jeffrey talks shit about you too. Big surprise. And Shane and Ryland talk shit about you because they're like, we're scared of him. And Ryland's like, he's not nice to us and blah, 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 like that. I know it's like a paycheck thing. I know it's like, or maybe it's literally it's a double thing. And I know I sound crazy saying that, but on so much shit. Every friendship or relationship that's ended, like, I put 75% of the blame on me because guess what? Like, I'm crazy. People tell me I'm crazy. I'm conditioned to be crazy. And I have an actual mental illness, and I've undiagnosed for many years with it. Accountability. I'm like, oh shit, like maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have called my ex-boyfriend.
I think that what's she saying here?
I have to like,
don't know. I think there is something to be said here that one of my favorite things that Trisha said during all of this was that she like put it out there that Ryland is scared of Jeffrey. And that Ryland doesn't think that Jeffrey likes him because Ryland was such a lapdog for Jeffrey and probably still is, and had Jeffrey on the podcast and just like idolizes very clearly Jeffrey and like acted like a fan, right? Like interviewing like his favorite celebrity. And then Trisha came out and was like, by the way, Ryland is terrified of Jeffrey and Jeffrey does not like you, Ryland. Like, it was just kind of like, it was one of my favorite things that she did during that time period because Ryland was writing so hard for Jeffrey. And then she came out and was like, yeah, he hates you.
rewind and take like this is on me. Like, maybe it's like 15% that person, or it's always like a little bit. But with this, I can say without 100% certainty, this is the only friendship relationship that is ending solely because of them. And the Jeffrey stuff, when they call it the drama, or he said it was like a tiff between two of our friends, there was no tiff. I wanted to be Jeffrey. Oh my gosh, like, this is amazing. I've always admired him. I've always said that because like I thought it was a cool life. To Shane vouching for him, Jeffrey had blocked me. We talked about it, and I like during the Kat Von D stuff, I thought, oh my god, like Jeffrey is a nasty person based on his past behavior. But when Shane started vouching for him, I was like, you know what? Let's not judge people based on their past behaviors. So nasty. Honestly, I should have just judged it because if you're nasty back then, like, ooh, you have to do a lot to prove that you're not nasty now. And he is just as nasty now, if not nastier, and gross and vile and like mean, just like mean behind closed doors and shit. Like, but yeah.
Oh. Hello, audio? Oh,
And he said,
and we're back.
yeah, Peter Mon's like, yeah, I'm gonna meet up with Trish, which we did meet up. I don't remember if it was before or after he met up with Shane, but we did meet up and we sat in my kitchen and it was fine. And like I said, other than him like saying I was lying about being addicted to things, and again, I don't know why. I guess people just think I lie because I overshare or they think my life's crazy. And Peter did not know me like that, and I was really, really upset about it. And it's so interesting because he said that when he met up with Shane and he told Shane he was going to meet up with me, Shane's like, well, she's a pathological liar. They like laughed about it. This isn't the first time I've heard this.
I like fully believe that Shane was shit talking Trisha. And here's the thing, like normally I'd be like, I feel like Trisha was also shit talking Shane. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like Trisha would have shit talked Shane the same way Shane would have shit talked her. I feel like Trisha really loved the friendship with Shane. And I feel like Shane didn't care about the relationship with Trisha and she was kind of like a joke. So I'm glad that she was the one that kind of publicly ended it because she made him look dumb as fuck. So she came out looking good in this, which I'm glad because she kind of reclaimed the fact that like he treated her like shit. Camera down here now. Thank you. My God.
Multiple of our YouTube friends that used to be, like, think about all of our YouTube mutual friends, okay? Just think about it. They're very not problematic, and I still talk to a lot of them, and they've offered me support. But, yeah, he said that to a lot of people. What's the point? Telling people I'm a pathological liar, telling people I have herpes. If both of those were true, what's even the point?
Oh, the herpes thing was the Gabby Hanna. Oh my God, Trisha and Gabby Hanna lore goes back. That needs to be in textbooks. Like,
see someone just blatantly lie. You're just like, wow. And Shane always did that for a reason. He was always paranoid people were gonna play. And I get it, because you know what? He's shady. You know what? I don't voice memo. I freaking text all of my shit. It's like screenshot it. Like what do you have to hide? I'm so shocked. But I shouldn't be. And that's why I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid blindly defending him last year too. You know, I didn't even see half the stuff I went by. I didn't see it. And by Shane's mentality, that's what Jeffrey didn't tell me. And you know what? I should have been more aware. And not to like bring all that back up and stuff like that, but when I rewatched the video, he had me like private and delete. I was like, something really wrong with this person.
all right. I feel like this was an easy way out for Trisha. I think she was fully aware of all of Shane's old behavior, and she was actually involved in that era of his life. So I think she's bullshitting here. I think it was a very easy way of kind of addressing it and tossing it aside. I'm not saying that to disprove any other claims she's saying in this video, but I think it was a very opportunistic thing to say. I think it is not incredibly accurate. I don't think she's telling the truth here. But I don't think that takes away from the fact that like she needed to end this friendship. You know what I mean?
He edits those. He's there. Like it's a thing. Ryland is his puppet. I'm scared. I'm truly scared. I'm so scared because Shane's painted me as this pathological liar. And him and Jeffrey have all this money. I've known they've like either threatened lawsuits or started lawsuits, willing to go completely broke for this because I'm going to speak my truth and I'm never going to stop speaking my truth. And if that means they need my money, then so be it. You can take my money, you can't take my voice. And I won't stop speaking up about it. And it's really scary. And it just sucks because people, I think right now are just kind of on this, like, we don't like Shane bandwagon. And I hate that this is on that note because it's something completely separate than the child thing and the animal thing. Like, he's really manipulative.
I think at the end of the day, the only reason Trisha distanced herself was because Shane chose Jeffrey over her. She didn't care about any of Shane's old problematic stuff and probably would have still defended him to this day. We saw that with how much she defended the first couple episodes of Frenemies. I think this is just a easy way out for her right here. But I think the friendship needed to end. I think it was incredibly toxic, and I think it was more toxic against Trisha than there was any pros in it for her. So I'm happy she's out of it. But I think there's a lot of moments in this video where she's like, I don't want people to think this is me jumping on the Shane hate bandwagon, is what she says. I love how she says that. But it was what she was doing here. But I'm not saying she was jumping on it immediately because she defended him during the bandwagon, but she definitely jumped on it in the wake of something personal happening something personal happening to her. And I think we've seen that with Trisha before, where she doesn't really speak about things that need to be spoken about until it affects her. I don't think that takes away from her opinions or, you know, what she has to say. I think it just kind of makes me side-eye a lot of what she does. So I think I can I can praise and side-eye at the same time.
Even I think on like the first friend of me is like, I never had issues with James Charles. Like, I couldn't care less. You know what I mean? I just didn't know anything about him, to be honest. It's not like I hated him. But he fed me so much stuff about him. A fresh scandal where they were talking about James stealing the design. I had seen Shane around that time. This was like last year. And he's like, yeah, well, did you also know he stole like this, I don't know, James Charles did a palette and he stole like the makeup look. And I think I repeated that on front of me. He's like, he would constantly feed information.
And I fully believe that.
Stuff that just didn't matter. But would like rile me up where I thought like I had to be the voice, right? Like I was the hair by Jay in this situation where I'm like, wow, I'm going to be this tough, loud voice. And I'm going to, Ryland, nobody knows who you are. Nobody cares. In fact, I never really cared, if I'm being completely honest. I've always thought he leached off Shane. Point blank period. I remember I was dating this guy.
She said in a lashing for Ryland.
Dating Ryland, and he's like, I think Sean's like using you. Like, you never had like a YouTube channel before, and now all of a sudden, like, you guys are doing videos together. Like, I kind of miss just the church videos. Like, just too much Sean. And then, sure enough, a couple months later, who has a YouTube channel? Ryland. Who's quitting his job? Ryland. Who's Shane like promoting? And they like it's so he just like, I'm not trying to be nasty or anything like that, but like, it's some truth. Like, I don't know who this person thinks he is. Like, I'm just like this. He's so far gone. Like, the views are so up his head, and like, it's.
I think my nightmare situation would be if I was dating someone who had like a normal job and then they turn into a YouTuber. I feel like I would hate nothing more than that. I'm like, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work.
It's insane. I don't know. Seeing that video of Peter saying that, like, it's just like all the stuff like Jeffrey says about me. Like, if it's coming from multiple people that don't know each other, I have no interest in ever mending this friendship at all. That trio, because there are some evil.
And I'm glad she stuck by her word.
I don't know what it is, but I rebuke it. I don't support it.
I also think Trisha Paytas does not need Shane or Jeffrey, and I also think Shane and Jeffrey and Ryland would never have thought that Trisha Paytas would have a more stable career than them. Because I think they were also delusional in getting away with stuff, but obviously I don't even know what Shane or Ryland has uploaded within the past, or Jeffrey actually, within the last couple months.
I appreciate people who can speak their truth because I know it's super scary. Like, it's truly scary. Like, I'm truly like in shock. Ryland's confused. It's like, come back to reality, sweetie. Like, you're so far gone in this cult or some shit. Be done with it. But I feel like something worse. I feel like I hit my stomach because Shane has painted me as a pathological liar to people, and he knows. And you know what? And the internet always had this bad image of me, and they still do. We don't really like church, but this is bullying, and I appreciate that. Hey, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like, if people can at least recognize that, like, this shit is like fucked up. Like, hey, that's cool. I'll take it. He banked on people, the internet, knowing this bad reputation about me, because think about all the scandals I've been in, right? Scandals. And okay, they're scandals. I've apologized for them. Transgender. Like, I have gender identity issues. I always have. My therapist can testify from that. You know, but that was a huge one. That was huge, where it's like, and he was doing the conspiracy pal at the time, and like the very least he could have said is like, yeah, Trisha's like, talk to me about this or whatever. Because he talked to me about, he thought he was transgender when he was 24, and we had this conversation. And like the DID thing this year, you know, he was still making videos. Like, definitely could have been like, yeah, Trisha's also talked about like blacking out and like, you know, disassociating and stuff. Never did. And he does his bullshit where he's like, the internet gives me anxiety, but he's stood up for tons of people that aren't his bestie. Tana during TanaCon, like.
Okay, I have a mixed opinion of that. I don't think it's Shane's responsibility to get Trisha out of situations the way he did with like TanaCon and Jake Paul, because a lot of situations Trisha would like self-inflict for attention when she was trolling. But I also think it's a good argument to make that Shane would rather defend strangers than one of his most loyal friends, and that's what Trisha was. So I see both points of view, if you will.
Girlfriend of Ryland's had a movie out at some festival. He tweeted about it. Doesn't tweet about my music videos. Doesn't come to my show. Like, he said this specifically in the text. He's like, I've always supported you privately as a friend because the internet gives me anxiety. That's bullshit. That's
also such a cop-out.
He likes the fact that the internet thinks of me as the crazy one, the person who is not validated because she's a troll. I mean, I'll take being a troll over being an actual evil, conniving, racist person. Okay? It's like, and then when I confronted him about the Gabby thing, this was a while ago, maybe like, I was like, oh yeah, Gabby's like telling everyone like, or told, because again, I was talking to Dustin Daly about this in the DMs, and I'm like, yeah, Gabby said that, like you're the one who told her, and she always like insinuated, like think of her only friend, which was true. He goes, oh, I don't remember.
There's something so crazy, but so truthfully, like I just see it about Gabby Hanna and Shane Dawson being friends. Like what an awful pairing, but it makes so much sense. God, I would love to find her series. I would love to find her series. Hold the fucking phone. Is there any way I would find Gabby Hanna's series? Remember that series? Oh my God. Gabby Hanna. It has to exist online. Oh my God, I need to watch those. Gabby Hanna. Where is it? Gabby Hanna series. Does she still have a YouTube channel? Where is she? I cannot find her YouTube channel. Maybe when she says that she's shadow banned, maybe she isn't lying. Wait, where is her series? Oh my God, I need to find it so bad. No, where is it?
Psychological warfare.
That is not Gabby Hanna. Ugh. Does anyone have it? Does anyone have it? I want to watch it so bad. Please. Ugh. Okay, we'll finish this video. If anyone has it, please. I actually need to tweet. I actually need to tweet this. All right, I'm going to go on Twitter. I'm not calling it X. Begging someone responds to that. Justin Timberlake's, what the hell? I've never seen a mugshot in such 4K. They really made sure that was good quality.
Saying that to her, like, I can't, like, I don't think so. No, God, no, I would never. But yeah, seeing Ryland like just lie, seeing Peter's video from last September, not even all this, to confirm what I've already known of him telling people and making up lies about me. It's crazy. It's insane. And Shane, you're disgusting. You're the most disgusting person. Like hearing that, I'm just like, Shane's a coward. Shane is a coward. Point blank period. He's a coward. He can't take up ownership. He hides behind, I'm in therapy, I have issues, all stuff like that. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. Once again, I'll end this, no ill will, because I really, really have no ill will. And they thrive. And they'll continue to thrive. That's just how it works. I'm not mad about it. I'm not wishing they get canceled over just my personal issues with them. But I'll tell you what, like, this all happened to me privately for so long, and I was manipulated for so long, and I'm so sick of it and done of it. I take back any support I ever gave. I blindly defended, and that was so stupid. And my cautionary tale is to stop defending people blindly. Look into stuff, and hey, if you need to cut a friendship or a relationship with someone, do it. Do it for your own soul. Do it for your own peace. Or don't be blinded by money. I got wrapped into it a little bit until I went on that trip and I saw the true color. No thanks, I'm good in my rented home and my ugly hair and my bad skin, like, and fat body, but sober, not on drugs. Dumb bitch. That's gross. To me, that's so gross too. But again, no ill will. I'm just speaking.
But again, no ill will.
That's all I can do. Like I said, I'm not even like, I'm not upset. I'm not even upset. I wake up every morning with like a weight off my chest because of this, because I think I was literally like lifting this evil energy out of me. Like at the end of my TikTok, and I'll say it here, I want to move past this, and the less I see about it, the less it's going to trigger me and the less I'm going to react. And everyone knows I am reactionary, and I don't want to be reactionary. I don't want to be that person online, because it's so much anxiety. Like I can't catch my breath. I can't see straight. So like, please don't tag me in things. Please don't send me things. Like I don't want to see it. Like I love seeing support and just like, I love you. And like those kind of things are nice. Like it feels good, but like everything else, I just don't want to see. To me, this is such a, like, it's not even on the scale when it comes to all the other allegations against like Jeffree and Shane in the past or now or currently. Like, there's some really serious shit against them. And like, to me, this is like, okay, they're mean and they're manipulative and they were evil and like they were not nice to me about whatever. But I don't compare myself to like some of this other serious shit they have going on. And like, I don't know, like, it's scary.
All right. Well, I'm glad that she acknowledged that them hurting her feelings is not on par with the amount of like things with children and racism and stuff, but that doesn't take away from her feelings. I'm glad that she continued to reiterate that don't blindly defend people, because that is exactly what she was doing. Whether or not, I'm not going to argue whether or not she actually knew this stuff, even though you know my true opinions of it. I'm glad that she acknowledged kind of like over and over again, at least, that, you know, don't blindly defend people. Oh my God, wait. Someone just said Gabby Hanna archive on YouTube. Wait. Gabby Hanna archive. Why is there a Gabby Hanna archive? Wait, I feel like I know the person that runs this account. Oh my goodness. Do they have it? No, they don't have it. I don't want her fucking music videos. Even though I love some of those songs. Some of her songs are unfortunately in my playlist. Okay, well, damn. Someone said, oh, we're so back. All right, well, I'll work on finding that. All right, well, let me know your opinion of this. Again, I think it was a really pivotal moment that if Trisha didn't drop Shane and Ryland, that I think it would have had lasting impacts on her career, because she was really pushing it. She was really, really, really pushing it. So I think everyone's glad she did. I'm glad she talked about the real reason she spoke up against them, which was her own feelings rather than, you know, the content that she saw them do pushing her over the edge. But I'm glad that she also acknowledged that, like, the content's bad and her feelings were hurt rather than just kind of focusing on one or the other. Anyways, let me know your opinion of this. And if anyone has that damn Gabby Hanna series, send it to me. Send it to me, Rachel. Goodbye.